I've lost my mind doing this game, yes. Like Vincent van Gogh. Dedicated his life to his art and lost his mind in the process. That's happened to me. Look, when that gold belt was around my waist, when my mother has a big mansion, my girlfriend has a different car for every day of the week, and my kids have everything they ever want, then it will pay. Then I'm happy I lost my mind. Yeah. I'll die a crazy old man.
I feel to be at the pinnacle of any game, in any, whatever you do, you've got to be a little bit gone to it. You're not all there. You've got to be almost insane to your craft. Not a lot of people can understand that. That's why I don't know about nothing else. I do not pay attention to nothing else. There was games of football on yesterday, there was rugby, there was this, there was that. And like normal society is like, let's talk about this and let's engage in this. And I can't do it. I just don't, people are talking to me and in my head I'm counting something. I'm counting up a number or I'm knee deep in a sequence on the mat or on the feet.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, introducing the notorious Conor McGregor!
I wanted to read you a quote from 2013 that you said, "I've lost my mind on this game, like Vincent van Gogh dedicated his life to his art and he lost his mind in the process. That's happened to me, but fuck it. When that gold belt is around my waist and my kids' get everything they ever wanted, then it will pay. Then I'll be happy I lost my mind."
Yeah. You know, yeah, it's been some ride. I've got it done and I'm up here, mad as a brush. You know what I mean? I've been through it all, my friend. What a life. And I tell you what, I wouldn't want it to be any other way.
My dream is to be number one, pretty much. My goal is number one MMA.
When I was a kid, I used to always visualize stadiums and like, even when I was playing football, I'd kick the ball against the wall and I'd pretend I scored a goal and I'd run off and I'd be raising my hand and visualizing a arena full of fans. I mean, that was something I'd done as a kid out on my own. I always had these visions of something, but I just didn't know what it was. And then I suppose when I came to these events and I started training MMA and then came to an event, I was like, okay, this is it. This is what I'm going to do.
The notorious Conor McGregor. Black trunks for the champion, Jose Aldo Jr. Conor, relax, pilot.
I'm fighting myself, you know what I mean? Because you are fighting yourself. There is no opponent, you know what I mean? It's you versus you, and I'm gonna beat myself. Not even martial arts, life, you know what I mean? It's always you versus you. If you're competing against other people, you know what I mean? Competing against others, and you're gonna become bitter. Eventually you'll become bitter. But if you compete against yourself, you'll become better.
I'm just confident in my ability and in my mind frame. I know, nobody can tell me that I move the same as any of these guys, because I don't move the same. I move differently, I move unique, and I know I move unique. Not only that, I speak unique, I act unique.
Surprise, motherfucker! The king is back!
I'm just different than these people. I dress unique, whatever. I just feel different to these, on another level, on another playing field than any of them before me. That's why I know I have no doubt in my mind that I'm the greatest, that I will be the greatest of all time. In my head already, I am better than everybody. I stay ready. I'm always in shape. You know what I mean? You're not gonna catch me out of shape. Win or lose, I'm gonna be ready to go. No ego. You know, you can't have an ego in this game. We've all won. We've all lost. It is what it is. Just keep going. Keep doing your thing. Keep working hard. I truly believe we are all equal as human beings. If we are obsessed with something and we truly pursue our passion with everything we have, regardless of anything else, if you are obsessed, work hard, put in the time, you will succeed. And that is a philosophy that I carry, my coaches carry. And to see LeBron James, who's like a mega superstar over here and a phenomenal athlete, that belief is inspiring right back to me. It shows that we are thinking correct. You know, this is hard work. This is an obsession. Nothing can beat hard work. There are no restrictions. There are no limits. There's no one telling me, there's no one trying to get something from me or trying to make me do this or make me do that, or send me here or send me there. or stop me from going full. I'm free. I go in and do as I please. This is my time now. So it's a beautiful experience, and it's almost an out-of-body experience, and it becomes very, very addictive, that feeling, and I will do anything to get in there and get that feeling again. In order to be successful at this game, it needs to be 24/7. I need to be living in this gym, and that setup now is I come here at 1, 2 o'clock in the day and I'm here till 10 o'clock at night. There's no outside distraction, there's no nothing. It's been crazy. The spotlight is on, the Irish public are watching, but it's what we planned, it's what we prepared. I knew I was going to be the person to bring martial arts to the public eye, and now it's happening. You know what I mean? There's two things I've learned from these past 7 months. Number one is that hard work pays off, and number two is that dreams come true. And that's what's happening. I can be a product of my environment. If I'm in with the wrong crowd, I just kind of become wherever, you know what I mean? So that's why I like to be isolated, and that's why this has helped me coming out here and being locked in an apartment on my own, building back up my leg, going from rehab to home to rehab to home, because there was no outsiders. It was isolation, it was visualization, it was motivation, and it was dedication. There was nothing else going on in my life, you know what I mean? To get to the pinnacle, it needs to be like that. It needs to be no outsiders. It needs to be, you need to have your team and your focus, and that's it. I don't need friends that aren't involved in this game. I don't care nothing about fame, yeah? I don't care about fame. The gold belt is what I want. That's my goal. The money is going to come with that. Don't get me wrong. It's prize fighting. I'm after the money as well. But the money comes with the belt. I'm not doing this for this. I'm not doing this for fake acting and pretending I can, you know what I mean? Trying to give emotion to some guy that wants emotion from me for a shot. I can't do that. I don't do this for that. But I understand that it's a double-edged sword and you must do that. I do it for the competition. Step foot inside that octagon. Have that feeling of freedom. So that is why I say I don't feel pressure in there. I do not. I feel free in there.
This is the law of attraction. I mean, you have to, in the struggle, you know, when things are going good and you visualize these good things happening, you visualize more good things happening, that's easy. What's not easy to do is when things are going bad and you're visualizing the good stuff. And that was what I was able to do. I was able to, you know, even though I was having these troubles at home, and even though I had no job, I still was able to feel like it was.
I went back and listened to my old self, you know what I mean? What way I was thinking when I was, you know, everything was innocent, like everything was just, you know what I mean, not what it is now, or that helped me a lot. I was able to go back and see what way my way of thinking was then to the way it is now, and add what is useful, discard what is not, you know, Bruce Lee quote. I'm just focused, I'm just committed. You know, when you say to yourself, right, you know what you've got to do, right? We all know what we've got to do. We say to ourselves, I should do it this way, or I should do this. And when you don't do that, and then you carry on, you feel, you know, like I always say, doubt is removed by action. So if you're not working, then that's where the doubt seeps in. So I knew things I should have been doing and things I shouldn't have been doing, and I still did them and didn't do them, if you get me. But now I'm listening to myself, and I followed my internal instruction, and it's just given me more passion and more focus and more drive, and I'm doing what I feel I need to do, and it feels good. So that's it. I'm not going to stare at it. You stare at your past and you'll end up staying there. It's okay to look back and admire it, but you carry on. I'm not in the business of staring back at it. You know what I mean? And getting lost back there. People say a loss can make or break a fighter, but trust me, a win can also make or break a fighter, because they get comfortable with a win. People can get comfortable with a win and slack off then. Slack off on the training, slack off on the diet. They've won one. They're winners now. That's not me, you know. You sleep on a win and you'll wake up with a loss. So I just carry on, keep doing what I'm doing, and that's why this turnaround is so good for me. It's perfect. Continue on this path, the freight train straight to the top. Patience. Patience is a skill we must master. Patience is one of the most valuable skills a human being must master, and I'm working hard to master it, and I feel I'm getting there. So time will show all of them. That's it. Right now, I'm focused on the bout, focused on positivity, good thoughts, and I'll say a prayer for those who try and curse me or try and bring harm to me. That's it. It's not about money, right? I'm in a position where it's forever money now. This is not for money for me, you know what I mean? So no amount of money will stop my hunger for this, and my hunger to compete and entertain and live my life the way I want to live it and the way I enjoy to live it. And it's too much money, and without an awareness of it in the past can be dangerous, you know. There's no limits, there's no boundaries. You can do anything, you can go anywhere, but I know what I want to do and what I enjoy doing, and this is what I enjoy doing, so I'm going to keep doing it. And now I'm doing it full steam ahead, and I'm in the best shape of my life, mental and physical. I had many days on site. It's cold, it's damp, it's dark, and I'm looking around at everyone else, and it is not a good. But not that if you're passionate about that, then that's okay. But for me, it just wasn't a life I wanted to live. And I remember during one lunch break, I was in the car park and I was pissing rain down, and I just said to myself, with some music playing, and it was like there wasn't even words to it. It was just a kind of a beat, and I got like I went somewhere with it, and I was like, I'm out of here. I'm gonna just drive out of this building, so I head home and pursue this dream of becoming a world champion in mixed martial arts. And that's what I did. I drove home. When I got home, my mother and father said, "How come you're not still at work?" And I said, "I'm never gonna go back to that site another day in my life." And then all hell broke loose. But I
Separate fight, yeah.
I assured them that I was going to go and do this. I was going to put everything into it. And although they didn't understand that at that time, through hard work, through dedication, they saw what I was pursuing, and they supported me. And